Right then, okay, so for setup wise for me, for the most part then, was pretty good. Okay, there's a good sort of setup there in terms of posture. Nice and relaxed, grip was good, alignment, ball position, all that sort of stuff was very, very good. As I said, the first part of the swing, the club taken away, spot on. Club going back nicely with the torso. Club going back nicely with the torso, okay? A little bit lower there with that club face, but for the most part, we're in a good position here, okay? What you found on this left-hand one as you went back, now the club just started lifting up. Your chest there doesn't actually move. Look at the lines on your jumper. From about here, you barely move your torso at all compared to how much you're out. And then from there now, doesn't really rotate anymore. The club just keeps going with your hands and arms, and now that club's gone a long way, still going. Bit of an overswing, okay? So then your movement back down to the golf ball now is going to be kind of like a straightening out of the club and a bit over the top. Compare that to this move here now as you go back, okay? Much better angle there with the club. Keep turning your torso there now, and look at the top of the backswing there. I mean, look at that position. I mean, that for me is great. I mean, you get the club face. Oh, sorry, left arm, club face, pretty square, and the club face is visible with a much more width in the swing rather than this sort of collapsed left wrist and the club sort of somewhere behind your left shoulder there. Yeah. So much better takeaway and backswing combined. Then as you came back down now your club's going, yeah, look away now, he says. Very, very steep. Club face at that position is quite open anyway, and your club now is sort of well inside the ball, coming very steep. Compare that to this move here now, the club going through your right shoulder, okay? Take the club from there, on the golf ball more, yeah? So you're playing now into the golf, you're playing now into the golf ball. Okay, is a lot flatter, more shallow. Club now just basically tracks down that line nicely. Okay, swinging nicely on line there, okay. Through the target. Now, because you're used to trying to stop it going to the right, you just pull it a little bit left. And the ball's on the left-hand side with a little bit of a fade, but it was missing the same sort of side all the time. Whereas this one here now, when you're coming steep in the golf ball, you almost got to pop up there. You can see the shoulders trying at your own way, because if you come down that steep, you're going to just dig the club in the ground, aren't you? Your brain goes, what's going to do something different, and you pull up out the shot, hit the ground a little early if you're not careful, or the club comes outside. You make a variety of shots: pulls, pushes, slice, hooks, shanks. I say all of the above. And very hard then to sort of swing the golf club through, catch off the toe of the club as you can see there. Ball starts right at target and just keeps going right when you sort of swing through there. Not a bad sort of finish, but look how the club's a bit steeper there rather than more. Oh, sorry. This club is swinging around your body, but the club's more in this way as opposed to kind of pointing down there. So that club's been very much kind of up and down with the arms, very lazy body. And I think that stems from, we said, from lesson one. We had that lesson way back prior to all this lockdown stuff where you were swaying the first lesson quite a lot. Yeah. We stopped swaying and your strike improved quite a lot, to be fair. Now I think in that mindset not to try and sway again is like, well, just won't move at all and just basically lift your arms up and down. So your swing's got a little bit too kind of army sort of thing, and just lifting up, lifting down, pick it up, cross the ball and so on. And the result of that variety of shots are coming in play because your arms are, the more speed you put with that shoulder when you've got longer clubs, the club now starts swinging too far outside the line. With shorter clubs, you're just dropping the club in the ground and fatting it and just making adjustments each and every shot. And as I said, the first 10 shots we say we had kind of a variety of this, that, that, and then 1 or 2 went straight, but a lot of different all over. Then after the changes were made, we basically had 12 or 13 shots all kind of doing the same thing over here with 1 or 2 doing this, but there's a lot more kind of looking like a bowler in a test match where it's 6 balls and they're all kind of zoom, zoom, that kind of lines there, where before it was like over the place. And then we put pressure on you by making a bit more of a challenge of the target. We had 1 there, 1 out there, 1 there, 1 out there. Because you were just putting a bit of squeeze on, making it a little bit more, so when you're on here, I would start getting the habit of thinking, okay, right, 160 yards, 120 yards, whatever club you're choosing, and give yourself that 10% or 20% or whatever it may be, and try and get within those measurements out of 5 or 10 or whatever, and set challenges. If you do it well the first time round, try and beat the next time round. Put a bit of pressure on yourself, yeah? Make it more of a challenge rather than just the thing, boom, 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 with no real kind of guidance or direction, yeah? Yes. That kind of make sense? Yeah. So a bit more right side, take the club away as you turn back. This right side's got to start turning away a bit more, get that club. That's a good position, to be fair. There's a lot less lifting in that golf, and your body now is kind of turning and moving there, as you can see, rather than this one on the left-hand side, basically from here now, you're going straight up, and you basically a lift and a chop on it. That's very lifty, choppy, which is going to lead to a lot of variety of shots. So,
thank you so much.
Okay, mate.